Hello. Did you have any trouble using our face washing soap or anything? No trouble with that. It's supposed to be very mild. Okay, that's great. I just wanted to let you know we do appreciate you allowing us to take a few more samples from someone's skin after applying this product to the skin. We've had great results from it. Obviously, there are no adverse effects. We obviously, this is the third trial run we've had of it, and we selected you specifically because of, in the questionnaire, how you said your skin was. It's dry, but it's also sensitive. Sometimes those two don't go hand in hand, but this will help us determine, one, how hydrating it is for someone for extremely dry skin, and two, for someone who has sensitive skin, how it affects it. Of course, we've already checked other people with sensitive skin, but not someone that we can also at the same time test how hydrating it is. Okay? All right, so you have washed your face with the product. Okay, great. I'll tell you what it's going to consist of, and then I'll get everything ready and we can get started. Okay? Here's the product. So we're going to apply that to your face with this cotton swab, and we're going to let it sit for about a minute or two, and then I'm going to come back and I am going to be wearing a special light on my head, okay, and I am going to be taking samples from the different parts of your skin. That way I can see, I can send it to the lab and see how it reacts. But like I said, there have been no adverse reactions to the product. It's actually a very mild product, considering it is for to help hydrate the skin. Sometimes harsher products are needed, especially for an all-day effect like this is supposed to have. This is supposed to last at least 8 hours. So we are really excited about this product, and again, we really appreciate you coming in to check it, or to try it out with us. So if you'll give me just 1 minute, okay, I'm going to get it ready, and then I'll apply it to your face and then let it sit, and then we can get started with me getting samples. And by getting samples, I only mean just softly scraping the top layer of your skin. And scraping it's more like just sliding the device over it. But I'll show you that in a minute after I apply the product. So hang on just 1 second, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and apply the product. Before I do it, I'm going to put on these latex gloves so there's no contamination from my skin for the samples. Here's the product. If you'd like to smell of it, it has a very nice vanilla smell. So I just put a little bit on here. And you told me that your driest areas were right in here. Is that right? Okay. Right in here and on the very bottom part of your chin. Okay. So I'm just going to take some on this pad. Go. That's really all you need. And that's what I mean by the product will last. If we can get it on the market, it will last a long time. Okay, so if you will, like I said, that's all you need. So just give me a second, and I'm going to apply it first to this nose area, to your chin, and then even though this area right here on the side is not dry, I'm going to apply it there anyway, so that if we decide to turn the product into an entire face product, maybe dilute it just a little so you can even use it on areas that are not so dry. I'm going to see how it reacts to that, okay? Right. So if you will, just hold still for me. I'm going to start and put it in that one spot on your right side. Good. I'm going to put it in this area on each side of your nose. still on the pad. A little goes a long way with this product. We're really proud of it. So this is the other chin area at the very bottom of your face that you say is dry. Okay. Okay, so now that we have the product on, I just need you to relax for about 5 minutes, let it soak in, and then I'll be back and I will do my testing on it, or just gathering samples, okay? Alright, just about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. If you're ready, I'm going to go ahead and get the samples from you. Have you noticed any difference in the feeling on your face? None? That's great. No one else has told us of any different feeling, no burning, itching. There's definitely been no change in the color of your skin, but we always want to check just to make sure, okay? Alright. So, first of all, I'm going to just show you, this is the device I'm going to be using to just scrape. And when I say scrape, it's lightly scrape, it's more like graze your skin to get a sample in the different spots, okay? And then after that, I will send them off to our lab and we can check them, okay? But it may take me a minute or two. Sometimes I get very detailed in what I look at on your face, okay? So I may be spending a long time in one particular area, but it has nothing to do with how it's reacting to your skin. I just want to be sure and get a really good sample, okay? So I tend to talk lower too because I'm right in your face. So if you will, just relax, hold still, and I'm also going to be using this silly device, but that also helps me see your skin better, okay? Sometimes I won't need it, then other times I will, so most of the time I do need it. So, if you will, just hold still for me. I'm going to get right here and look. And see, it doesn't feel like anything. Sometimes I'll use this smaller side. Usually I use this larger area, but let's see. Not hurting you at all, right? Okay. Just let me know if I am. Okay, see. Yeah, it looks like that particular area is doing really well, reacting really well to our product. So. Alright, let's have a look at the nose area on each side, and then the cheekbones right above where it was at. Okay. Good. That's really good. Your skin is doing really well for it. You could probably get that area. Okay, go ahead and hold your chin up for me so I can look at this part right here. Okay. Okay, great. Give me 1 second. Let me go write something down and I'll be right back, okay? Hey now, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this light on to this funny little headpiece. closely at your skin. And so if I hover around an area longer than it seems like I should, don't worry. I'm just looking very closely at the skin, okay? Alright. So don't worry, just relax. This will be over in just a little bit, okay? Alright. Get it situated here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start with this area here. Okay. And you may hear me mumbling to myself as well. Alright, that is... seeing a lot of build up right there to the area that's not needing a lot of hydration, so to make note of that. Possibly let's see. Just get a little sampling that right there. Okay. And just hold still for me. Let's get a sample of that. Alright. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Now let's this area right here. Sorry, I'm having trouble adjusting my headpiece. I normally don't have this much trouble with it, but I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble with it now. Oh, there we go. My stuff had just loosened some. Now, let's see, I want to get this nose area right here. Alright. That's good. Let's see. I could probably get, I think, maybe that's it. If I did that. But then if I look at the other side, let's see. Okay. Look at that side. Sample. That was a good sample. Okay. Continue to get that sample. Alright. Let's see. That right there. Okay, just hold your head straight for me. Thank you. Okay, I think that'll take care of it for the If you will, hold your chin up. Let me have a look back there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm not tickling you, am I? Okay, good. Let's see. Probably. Okay. Right. You're doing great. You're one of my best subjects. Or volunteers. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna get this last little bit right here. And we're good. Alright. You did really good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like I said, you're like my best person that's come in to allow us to experiment on you. So, thank you so much for coming in. I think I've got plenty of samples. I think I've got exactly what I need. So, if you will, if you want to wash the product off, I would recommend not, because I've used it on myself and it's very hydrating and it's great. But if you would like to wash it off, you can use the sink right over there, just like you did when you washed it before I came in. But otherwise, you are free to go. And we've got all your information and everything, so we'll be letting you know about how it did in the next few weeks. And if you will, she is going to give you a questionnaire as you walk out. And the questionnaire is to be filled out 3 different times. The first time is a week after the product has been used, and the second and third time is 2 days after, and then 3 days after. It's just something that we require. It's typically the same questions on each part, but just in case, we like to ask. And if you don't mind, please fill those out and mail them back into us with the enclosed envelope. Postage has already been paid on them, okay? Alright. Again, I appreciate it so much for you coming in and helping. And I'm really hoping this product will get out soon, because I think you'll really like it, and other people like you and me with this type of skin tone.